Hello everyone, welcome back to our next session, and in this session we are going to take few questions from past year JEE exam logarithm chapter topic. And let's start with the session. So the first question is, if 3 to the power x this is equal to 4 to the power x minus 1, then x cannot be equal to, out of these four options one is incorrect. We need to figure out which of the following options is incorrect. So what we can do in these type of questions, so first of all it is given that 3 to the power x this is equal to 4 to the power x minus 1. Taking log both sides, we can say that x log 3, this will be equal to x minus 1 log 4. Log 4 is nothing but 2 times of log 2. You can rewrite this expression as, and 2 can be multiplied, it will be 2x minus 2 into log of 2. We need to find value of x, so let's bring all the terms containing x on one side. क्या बन जाएगा ये log 3 minus 2 log 2, and this will be equal to minus 2 log 2. Okay, you can rewrite it as 2 log 2 upon 2 log 2 minus log 3. The point is यहाँ पर कोई भी वैल्यू ऐसी है नहीं, तो we can do one thing, we can just divide by log 3 on a numerator and denominator. What you will get, log 3 से डिवाइड करेंगे तो it will be x is equal to 2 log 2 upon log 3 divided by 2 log 2 by log 3 minus 1. अब यहाँ बेस चेंज फॉर्मूला यूज कर सकते हैं. We know that log 2 by log 3 it can be written as log of 2 to the base 3. Same way this can be written as log 2 to the base 3 minus 1. And now we can see option A is exactly same as this value of x. यहाँ तक तो clear है ना? Let's try to convert this into some other form. Now if I divide by log 2 to the base 3 here, what will we get? We'll get 2 upon 2 minus 1 upon log 2 to the base 3, which is nothing but 2 upon 2 minus log 3 to the base 2. ये exactly option B है, ये भी correct है. अब अगर हम ये 2 भी कॉमन ले लें ऊपर नीचे से, what will we get? 1 upon 1 minus 1 by 2 of log 3 to the base 2. This 1 by 2, it can be a power of the base. Rewrite it as log 3, 2 square हो जाएगा, तो it can be as this. We can say option C भी correct है, ठीक है. Only incorrect option left is option D. So we can say out of this option D is correct answer to the question. That means x can be any value out of these four options except option D. I hope this is clear to all of you. So what was the key point in this question? Basically you have to convert this exponential form into logarithmic form. And how you can do that? You can take log both sides. Base कुछ भी रखो, because as you see in the options you have to work on 2 to 3 bases. Base 3 पे भी काम करना है, base 2 पे भी काम करना है, तो convert तो otherwise करना ही पड़ेगा, ठीक है. So you can take any of the base and then you can solve accordingly. Let's move on to the next question. Next question is log sin x to the base 0.5. This is equal to 1 minus. Okay, तो क्या कर सकते हैं इसमें? It can be written log sin x 0.5 base plus log cos x 0.5 base. This is equal to 1. Plus multiply में change हो जाएगा. It can be written as log sin x cos x. Base is 0.5 here and this is equal to 1. You can bring this log 0.5 on right hand side. We can say sin x cos x. This is equal to 0.5 to the power 1, which is nothing but 1 by 2. You can bring this to, it will be 2 sin x cos x is equal to 1. Got it? 2 sin x cos x लिखो, या फिर you can write it as sin 2x, this is equal to 1. Now we know that sin 2x 1 कहाँ पर होता है? It will be that 2x will be equal to either pi by 2 or now see, देखो pi by 2 पे आ रहा है and we know that the period of function sine and cos it is 2 pi. So the other value it can be pi by 2 plus 2 pi and then pi by 2 minus 2 pi. Now according to this interval, we know that the interval here is minus 2 pi to 2 pi. This cannot be a value out of this because it will not lie in this interval. We have to find only those value which lies in this interval. So we can say that 2x will be equal to either pi by 2 or this will be minus 3 pi by 2. We need to find value of x, so we can say x is equal to pi by 4 or minus 3 pi by 4. These are the two values which can satisfy this equation. So we can say that the number of solutions lying in within this interval will be 2. So option B is correct answer to the question. What was the key point in this question? There is no rocket science in this question. You have to just apply the basic properties. This sum will be transformed into product. We know this property of logarithm. Then you have to bring this 0.5 log base on right hand side and it will be 2 sin x cos x is sin plus, and the rest is quite simple. Let's move on to the next question. The next question here is log of x minus. So before starting this question, let me give you a brief of logarithmic inequality, that whenever it is given that log x to the base a, this is greater than log y to the base a, we can say that x is greater than y. That means आप ये कह दो कि दोनों साइड से log to the base a को हम cancel कर सकते हैं only if base a is greater than 1. But if base a lies between 0 and 1, we can say that the sign of inequality will change. X will be less than y. Okay, that's what we are going to apply here also. In this question, it is given that log x minus 1, base is 0.3. This is less than log of x minus 1. This base is 0.3 square, which can be written as log of x minus 1 to the base 0.3 less than 1 by 2 of log x minus 1 to the base 0.3. You can bring this 1 by 2 log x minus 1 left hand side. We are left with 1 by 2 of log x minus 1 to the base 0.3. This is less than 0. That means log of x minus 1 to the base 0.3 is less than 0. अब यहाँ पर आप फिर देखो बेस क्या है, बेस is 0.3 which is less than 1. Now if I bring this log on right hand side, make sure sign of inequality will change. That means x minus 1 will be greater than 0.3 raised to the power 0. साइन चेंज क्यों हुआ है? क्योंकि बेस जो है वो 1 से छोटा है, 0 और 1 के बीच में लाई कर रहा है. ओके, 0.3 to the power 0, this will be equal to 1. We can say x minus 1 is greater than 1, or we can say that x is greater than 2. X की value 2. So this is the final answer to the question, or we can say out of these options greater than 2, option A is correct answer to the question. X greater than 2, or you can say x belongs to which interval? 2 to infinity. Open interval is there. Equality lie नहीं कर रही है. ठीक है. Let's move on to the next question. Next question here is we have to find number of solutions. Log of 2 to the power 10x base is sin x. This is greater than 0. Okay. One more thing. The interval here is 0 to pi by 2. We know that sin x within this interval will always lie between 0 to 1. It cannot be equal to 1. Sin x must belong to this interval. It cannot be equal to 1. Why cannot be equal to 1? Because interval is open. So we can say sin x is a value which lies between 0 and 1 within this interval. So we can say that this base is less than 1. So if I bring this value on right hand side, sign of inequality will change. Sin x to the power 0. Sign of inequality will change because base is a value less than 1. and 2 to the power 10x, this will be less than sin x to the power 0, it will be 1. Now 2 to the power 10x is less than 1. Is it possible? We know that value of 10x is, what is the value of 10x here? We can say the value of 10x will not be possible within this interval. Reason being because 2 to the power 10x is less than 1, and within this interval 0 to pi by 2, 10x is a positive value. So whatever value you substitute for this, let's say 2 to the power 0, because even if I substitute the smallest value of x as 0, in that case also 2 to the power 0 will be equal to 1. In any case, it will not be a value less than 1. We know that within this interval 0 to pi by 2, the minimum value of 10 can be here only, and tan 0 is equal to 1. Otherwise, it will be greater than 1 to infinity. Okay, it will lie within this interval 1 to infinity. In any case, 2 to the power 10x cannot be less than 1. So we can say no solution will be there. The correct answer is option A for this question. No solution is possible for the question. Got it? So make sure whenever you get whenever you are dealing with the question based with logarithmic inequality, be careful while dealing with the base. If base is a value less than 1, or you can say if base is a value lying between 0 and 1, you have to change the sign of inequality whenever you are um, neglecting the value of a log from left hand side or right hand side. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Next question here is, again, this is a very important question. The value, we need to find the value of this expression. While dealing with these type of questions, it's better if you substitute this value 4 minus 1 by 3 root 2 under root of 4 minus 1 by 3 root 2 under root of 4 minus 1 by 3 root 2 and so on. This is equal to, let's say, y. We can say this is 4 minus 1 by 3 root 2 y. This is equal to y here. If I square both sides, it will be 4 minus y by 3 root 2. This is equal to y square. Now taking LCM, it will be an equation 3 root 2 y square plus y minus 12 root 2. This is equal to 0. Factor बनाएं इसके 12 3 is 36 into 2 72. We can say 3 root 2 y square plus 9y minus 8y minus 12 root 2. This is equal to 0. So you can take 3y common out of it. If I take 3y common out of it, what we are left with? We are left with root 2y plus 3. And it will be 3 and minus 4 root 2. Value of y is minus 3 by root 2 and 4 root 2 by 3. This negative value is not possible. We can say it will be 4 root 2 by 3. Just substitute that value here. You will get 6 plus log base is 3 by 2 here. 1 by 3 root 2 into 4 root 2 by 3. This root 2 will cancel out. So expression is 6 plus log 4 by 9 base is 3 by 2 here. Now 4 by 9 is nothing but 3 by 2 whole to the power minus 2. You can rewrite it as 6 plus log 3 by 2 raised to the power minus 2. Base is 3 by 2 only. So this minus 2 will be left, and we can say 4 is the final answer to the question. Let's see out of these 4 options. 4, yes, exactly, 4 is there. Option D is correct answer to the question. Okay, so if you're comfortable with all the properties of logarithm topic, all these questions can be managed very easily, and we have seen many times question directly based on logarithm topic. Let's move on to the next question. The next question is 1 upon log a to the base 2. Okay, you can just reciprocate this value. It will be, देखो हमें यहाँ base same बनाना है, base same है नहीं इन सबका, तो अगर reciprocate कर दें, it will be log 2 to the base a plus log 4 to the base a plus log 8 to the base a, so on, है ना, so on up to log 2 to the power n base a. This is equal to n into n plus 1 divided by lambda. Now this is 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 3. You can write it as log 2 base a. If I take this common, this will be 1, this will be 2, this will be 3. You know, because 4 can be written as 2 square. So you can bring this power so on up to, and it will be n. This is equal to n into n plus 1 upon lambda. We know the value of this expression, sum of 1 to n. This is n into n plus 1 divided by 2. Log 2 to the base a. This is equal to n into n plus 1 upon lambda. We need to figure out the value of lambda here. So you can say that this n into n plus 1 will cancel out. What will be the value of lambda? It comes out to be 2 upon log 2 to the base a, or you can write it as 2 into log a to the base 2. You can rewrite it as log of a square to the base 2. Out of these four options, option C. Okay, see how simple these questions can be if you are able to understand all these properties. कौन सी प्रॉपर्टी कहाँ लगानी है ये आपको तभी प्रैक्टिस हो पाएगी if you have done a quite a comfortable number of questions. Okay, let's move on to the next question. The question here is, if a, b and c are positive real numbers, we need to figure out the value of this expression. कैसे निकालेंगे? Let's say that this expression is equal to n a to the power log b minus log c into b to the power log c minus log a into c to the power log a minus log b. Taking log both sides, we can say that log n will be equal to, now if I'm taking log, we can say that this power will be multiplied log b minus log c into log of a. This product can be changed into sum to log c minus log a log b plus log a minus log b into log c. If you open all these brackets and solve them out, all these terms will cancel out and we can say log n is equal to 0. Okay, and log n is equal to 0. Which value of log is equal to 0? Exactly, n should be equal to 1. We know that log 1 is 0. So if n is equal to 1, we can say option B. So option B is correct answer to the question. So I hope what we have done in this session, all these questions are clear to you. See, the basic point is that you must be comfortable with all the properties. सब properties आपको पता हो, कहाँ कौन सी property लगनी है वो पता हो, और वो कैसे पता लग पाएगा? Only if अगर आपने एक particular number of questions around 100 to 150 questions के set लगा रखे हैं इसमें, तो it won't be a problem for you. So what I would suggest you that be comfortable with all the properties of log, and what we have done in this session. I hope this is clear to you. If you have any doubt or any query, you can give your feedbacks or review in the comment section below, and do subscribe to our channel. We are going to come up with more such sessions on other topics also, so stay tuned with us. Thank you so much.